salutations guys, and welcome back to Stoffel Presents EGX. Now this time we're going for a little bit of a change with indie games at the moment. I'm here with Jamie to talk about your new game, Wrong World.
Hello.
Do you want to explain to us what Wrong World is? Because it's quite unique.
It's a surreal survival game in the vein of Don't Starve. Now I don't really like comparing it to other games, but Don't Starve was a massive source of inspiration for me. Like about 3 years ago when I started working on this, I was obsessed with Don't Starve, and I literally sat down and thought, I wonder if I could make a Don't Starve style game in 3D.
Yep.
Fast forward about a year, and
you
it
have.
started taking shape. Fast forward about another 2 years, and here we are.
Now it's quite, like I say, it's a survival game.
Survival game. You crash landed on a strange planet that's very abstract and surreal for no reason, filled with hideous / cute mutants.
Yep.
And so you need to worry about hunger while you're exploring, make sure you're not losing too much health, find many resources as you can from around the world, eventually hoping to rebuild your spaceship and get off.
So there is an end game to it then?
There is an end, yes.
If you want to?
It is literally if you want to. You don't have to, you can just play it indefinitely. The longer the day goes on, the more weird stuff is going to start to happen in the game.
Yeah.
To a point, and then that maximum level of weird stuff is just going to happen forever.
Yeah.
But there is no end. You can play it for hundreds of days or thousands, that will just carry on indefinitely. If you want to finish the game, rebuild your spaceship, get off, and you will see actual end credits.
Yeah.
But your save game's still kept, so even after
once
you've
finished
it,
you can
you
go
can
back
just
and
reload and carry on. Because obviously by then, I know you've just quickly built a house.
Yeah.
You can have some quite epic houses that you probably wouldn't want to
get rid of. And I say it's quite open-ended to the gamer in that me and my cameraman Kenny, who's here, we both sat down and played it, and I built that house, and then by the time he'd finished, I didn't even know you could go fishing.
Yeah, your friend fished a coin, you built a house.
I'm not going to say who were more successful there.
I've tried not to do any set paths through the game. There are a couple of things, like in order to rebuild your ship, there are specific resources you need that you can only get from set bosses that are hidden in the world somewhere. But in general, if you want to survive by going around killing the poor little defenseless pig beasts, fine. If you want to go fishing, fine. If you want to do farming, there's greenhouses and growing crops, or growing meat trees even. You can plant meat and grow yourself some meat trees. That was kind of a joke in early access, but everyone loved it, so it stuck.
That stuck. And I think we're talking about jokes, there's quite a weird sense of humour to the game. I know it's like the description on the tooltips.
Yeah.
So it was like, I had a chunk of meat and it just described it as a non-vegetable.
Some of that is a combination, because it's just me working on this.
So is that built from insomnia of just coding?
Yeah, it's some of it. Hi Roy, how you doing? Sorry. Some of it is, I like writing, I like words a lot.
Yep.
And some of it just becomes insanity. So when you you write in a tooltip for leather, it's leathery. What can you say about it other than that? So some of them it's just me having fun and trying to be helpful a little bit, but also just keeping myself sane while trying to make people laugh a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't blame you for going to say it was just you yourself, and you've been at this for 3 years now.
Yeah, but I won't lie, 3 years ago, I had used Unity a bit before. I did go to uni very briefly and then dropped out to study video game design, but when I started this, I didn't really know what I was doing. So you can shave a year off that development time
just
if
I
was a professional at the start.
Yeah. And so are we closer to a launch yet, or a
It's
release?
out. Yeah,
it's out now?
Early access began a year ago. Mm-hmm. It had 9 months of early access, and then I thought, it's not finished, but it's totally playable, and it is finished, but it's because of the nature of the game. It's a sandbox, it's open-ended. It grows outwards forever.
Yep.
I can always add more stuff, and the setting of the game is so ridiculous and abstract that literally anything I think of, I can put in the game, and it's always going to fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a boxing ring just out in the world somewhere. There's a big Statue of Liberty, looks like a frog. There's nothing in the game that is going to seem out of place. So because of that, I've got a spreadsheet at home that keeps a track of my ideas for the future. That causes more of a strain on my computer than the Unreal 4 engine does.
It's just growing and growing and growing.
That big. So at some point I have to draw a line under it and say, no, it's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been out in full release for 3 months, but I still plan to be working on it for at least another year.
So is that just on Steam, or?
Just on Steam, on the Humble Store now, but I'm not sure if
any
anyone
plans to go
even
to
cares
console,
about the Humble Store. I want to, yeah. But one of the things I want to do while I'm here is speak to a couple of publishers about, because I'm clueless when it comes to consoles. I would probably do with a systems. But yeah, I've got an Xbox dev kit. I'm going to get a PlayStation 1. I'm hopefully going to get a Nintendo one if I reply to my emails.
Nintendo, get in touch.
Yeah, consoles. I was initially thinking maybe by the end of the year, but I've been led to believe that the certification process can take a few months, and I need somebody to pay Peggy to tell me that my game is fine for kids.
All the fun stuff with development.
Yeah. So, but certainly by middle of next year, I'm hoping to have every kind of console version, and Mac and Linux as well for people who care about such things.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So there you go. It's coming to console soon, by the end of the year, hopefully. And if you can't wait till then, I really suggest check this out on the Steam store. This is fun. It's just good, innocent fun.
I'm sort of shocked at how well it's been received. You know, Steam has its overwhelmingly positive. It's got the right percentage for that. It just needs enough quantity of reviews. If it maintains that, it's going to have a favorable overwhelmingly positive, which is a dream come true for me.
There you go. Help a struggling dev out. Go to Steam, buy the game, and leave an overwhelming positive review. Cheers, Jimmy. Thanks very much.